Happy New Year, everyone. It's the 2nd of January 2017. This is our first Monday morning chit chat of the year. We haven't been on live for 2 weeks because we took a Christmas break. As you can see, I'm not in the studio today. I'm actually at home. So I'll be live for as long as the puppies are quiet enough for me to be live, and assuming anybody else watches. So what have you been doing during the Christmas break? Have you got things that you can share with us that you've made? It'd be really great to see photographs of the things that you made as Christmas gift this year. What have we got going on this week? We return to the studio tomorrow. It's our first day back of the year with Nellie, I hope. I do believe she said yes, she could go in tomorrow. And I think Nellie's there on Wednesday as well this week. So you'll have Nellie Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't forget her specialty is upcycling newspapers. She rolls newspapers into tight strips. She rolls newspapers into small tight strips and she turns them into objects from around the home, such as, well, before Christmas she made a candelabra using rolled newspaper. I'm just going to flick my phone onto Wi-Fi. It keeps telling me there's a weak connection, so there we go. We're on Wi-Fi now. So good morning. I see that we have a few viewers. I hope that your connection is working and that you can stay with us for a little while this morning. So yeah, Nellie Tuesday and Wednesday this week. I'll be back on Thursday morning with our coffee morning, which is just general craft based. Bring your projects along and just join us for a couple of hours for chit chats and catch ups, and let us know what you've been doing in the run up to Christmas. It'd be great to see your projects. Some of the things that I was doing before Christmas I can show now because everyone got theirs for Christmas. I've been making pen pockets for journals. So let's zoom out a little bit. There's a pen pocket. If you bear with me a second, I'll put it on a journal so you can see what it looks like. I've got my journal with me. This is a diary that I was gifted. I'm not using it as a diary. I'm actually using it as a gratitude journal for this year. So every day I'm writing down a couple of different things that I'm grateful for each day. So if I just grab a pen, pop the pen in there and you can see what the pen pockets look like. Good morning, Nellie. Happy New Year to you too. Right, there we go. Can you see that? It's a pen pocket for a diary. This one's a little bit loose because it was designed for a slightly larger book. We've got a couple of them still available on our Facebook shop page. There's 3 left at the moment, and I received a special request for one earlier towards the end of last week, so I'll be making that later today. So I'm keeping a gratitude journal as part of the Shining Year stuff that we're going to do this year. Some of you already know we have all signed up to do the Leonie Dawson Shining Life and Biz workbooks. Sorry, I'll start that again. Leonie Dawson Shining Life and Biz workbooks, and once a month we meet up on a Sunday afternoon and go through our workbooks together. So this is what they look like for those of you who don't know. And basically the workbooks are a tool for setting goals, intentions, looking closely at different aspects of our life that we may want to change, looking at stuff that already works and how we can improve the stuff that works throughout the year. I'm working on the business edition of the workbooks, and most of our Shining Year group are working on the life edition. I have the life as well, so I'll be going through that with them. So one of the things that I've been doing during the Christmas period is reviewing my 2016 workbook, seeing what works, what worked last year, what didn't work last year, what were my greatest achievements last year and things like that. And I've taken it one step further this year. I will do Nellie. Nellie's just asked me to give details about how to get the journal. It could be a link. It is a link and we're an affiliate link. So at the end of being live, I'll share the affiliate link on this stream so that you can go and purchase the planner and the workbooks. I'll do that later for you. So yeah, as I was saying, I've gone one step further this year, working on the life side of things. Mark, my partner, is also helping me set goals and intentions. Our aim this year is to try and have a slightly more simpler life. Some people call it minimalism, some people think it's hippy dippy. Our children think we're mad and have got this expectation that we're going to be ditching the television, the Xbox, all mobile phones and laptops. They went to the absolute extreme. No, Mark and I just want to have a slightly more simpler life and get back down to the root things that mean family to us. Good morning, Si. So that's what we're doing with our life workbook this year, and of course I'm using the business workbook for business goals. So I'm not sure what the topic is on this Sunday for Shining Year. Leslie has pinpointed a few of the life workbook pages that she'd like to take us through and speak in more detail about. So we'll have a look at that. For those of you that are coming on Sunday, try and fill in as much of your say goodbye to 2016 as you can. If there's any bits that you're not sure on, leave it and we'll discuss it on Sunday. We will have the laptop with us on Sunday, and we'll have our group Skype call available as well, because Carol will be joining us on Skype as she won't be able to get there on Sunday. So we're going to be doing that. So like I say, I'll put the affiliate link for the Shining Year workbooks on this post at the end of our live show this morning. So what goodies did you get for Christmas? That's what I want to know. What did you get for Christmas? I got money to buy yarn, which I'm excited about. I got some more colouring pens. I got a book on Zen doodling, and I've left it on the coffee table. I got so well prepared this morning with a load of books in my lap, and I left the Zen doodling one, which I think Mark's going to come and grab for me now. It's on the lower level. It's open. No, near the front, next to the folders. Yep, got it. He's got it. So Mark bought me some brand new pens and a book on what is it? Zen doodling mandalas. Have a look at this. There you go. Really bright, colourful, informative book. I was having a go at blind doodling the other day. I'm looking to use that for more inspiration on new art for this year. Nellie, you've got a starter kit for silk painting. That sounds awesome. I've not done silk painting ever. However, we do have all the equipment down at the studio now. We have the dyes, the waxes, the tangents, the melting pots, frames, everything you need to do silk painting and batik. So Nellie, find out how to do that. Si and Dee also know how to do that. So maybe the three of you can get together down at the studio and have a play and work that out. That'd be brilliant. We'd love to do some of that this year. Si got a giant bag of yarn, crochet thread and a crochet mandala book. That's brilliant, Si. You love your crochet just as much as I do. Well done. I also got a crochet book. Nellie's so there. Yes, do it. My grandmother, alright, it's back to front. 35 crochet bags. So that'll come down to the studio and we can have a look through that. There's one chapter and it's called In Your Bag. There's a little crochet hook case, pencil case, tablet case, money purse, mobile phone holder, glasses case. Look at that. So things for your bag. That looked quite good fun. There's holdalls, shopping bags, evening bags, you name it. There's a little bit of everything. I've just taken a quick look at the crochet hook roll. I thought it was just a little pouch with hooks in it. It really is a hook roll, a little diddy one. Wouldn't fit my crochet hooks because I've got ones with really long handles, but as a travel kit, that sounds like a really good plan. So that'll go down to the studio and it'll be on the crochet shelf with all the crochet other crochet paraphernalia. So I'll take that to the studio. Another book that she got me, she knows that I've been practicing knitting this year. Still not my favourite because it doesn't grow so fast. I've got this knitted animal cozies. We've got egg cozies. Look, why do we put knitted egg cozies on our eggs? I don't understand. But there's lots of different things in there. Apple cozies in the shape of an octopus. Strange. Lip balm holders. These are fun. These are really fun. Let me turn it. Look at that. Lip balm. That'd be a bit scary finding that in the bottom of your bag, if you didn't know what it was. So that'll also go down to the studio, and I'll have that on the knitted shelf with all the other knitting books. And one that I'm working my way through already is, it's called Supercraft, Easy Projects for Every Weekend. And let me just hold that up. So it's that. And it's got 52 craft ideas. Now I've already done one of them, which was the origami lantern fairy lights. Hang on, let me turn the camera around so I can show you. Now, origami fairy lights, really simple and easy to make. It's got the folding instructions there and there. And I spent Saturday afternoon, let's come back, you don't want to see the floor. Spent Saturday afternoon making them. There's a photograph up on our Facebook page with the lanterns. I didn't actually have any origami paper, so I just used some really lightweight 80 GSM coloured paper, and I used yellow and green because that's what I had. And I put them onto some purple fairy lights that I'd bought at Halloween and not used. Turned the lights on, twisted them round a curtain pole, and they've all come out bright pink and bright purple and are really nice. Nelly, looks nice, and guess what? I need to make myself a new handbag. I finished the year using my daughter's Paw Patrol bag. Oh, I bet that looks awesome. I don't actually know Paw Patrol because I haven't got little children anymore. So yeah, Nelly, that'll be down at the studio, so if you want to borrow it. What we're going to do is we're going to create a list of the books that we've got at the studio, so you can use them like a library. So if you need to take them home to work on a project, just sign it out of the book and then sign it back in when you bring it back. I've got to get that sorted very soon. So yeah, what else did I get for Christmas? What else did I get? I can't remember. Oh, I got a necklace from Freya in the shape of a butterfly. It's looks like one for you and Jane. What, the Supercraft book or the paper origami folding? There was a couple of those projects in there. There was one for butterflies, but I didn't quite understand how to fold them, so I gave up. Yeah, so I've got a I've got this little thing come up telling me conversation starter, 10 comments so far. Thank you. Facebook's good at this thing. What else? I got a necklace with a butterfly on from Freya. Gosh, it was only last week. Oh, if I get my diary, it'll tell me what I got. Because I made a list of everything that I got. Because when we come back to paper crafting next week, we're going to be working on thank you cards. Sai's going to help us with handmade thank you cards. So our task before Christmas was to keep a note of everything we got for Christmas, so that we could do our thank you cards. Now, in the past, I will admit I've been really bad at sending thank yous for my gifts. I kind of get to March and go, oops, I didn't send them. So this year, I made a point of making a note of everything that I got, so that I had this list to be able to refer back to when we do paper crafting next week. So, oh yes, from Jane. Jane got me some artist tiles that are commonly used for Zentangle, which was really lovely, and a strip of fabric, sticky back tape, really pretty tape, and I've been using it in my Shining Year journal and my Shining planner. The Shining planner doesn't have tabs, so when you're trying to look for something, it can be a little bit tricky. Right, and we're back. So the fabric tape, I've been using it to make tabs in the business book. Can you see those? There we go. Not focusing particularly well, but that's got specific parts of the book that I want to refer back to, such as my 100 list. So there we go. So fabric tape from Jane, which is really lovely. I got a bottle of mulled wine, really nice. Haven't opened it yet though, but I do like a bit of mulled wine. I got fantastic gift from my sister. It was you know, these Red Letter Day gifts. We've never had one before, and this year was the first time we got one. And she gave us the Harry Potter London walking tour, which was brilliant. So what we've done is we've booked it up already, and we're going to be going to do that on my birthday in February, both me and Mark. We're back again, sorry, right. Keeps disconnecting this morning. Phone service in our village isn't too great, so we'll do the best that we can. So yeah, a Harry Potter walking tour. So we booked that for my birthday, which is in February. So I'm going to need cover down at the studio if anyone can help on February the 17th, guys. Those of you that are watching, volunteers, because I'm going to go to London on this Harry Potter walking tour. I got a £20 Amazon gift voucher, so bought myself some new books and some washi tape. A shiatsu heated massage cushion from my mum. I've been using that at night on my neck. I've got muscles in my neck that get seized up on a regular basis from doing crochet. You know, when you're always looking down like this. So I've been using that. And some Mini Moo chocolates, dairy-free and gluten-free chocolates, and they've all gone because I ate them already. They're really yummy. So that was from my mum. From Kathy, oh lovely Kathy, I got a Christmas Eve Yankee candle which smelled gorgeous and is already gone, and the Yarn Addict's Guide, which is a tea towel, but I'm going to do it as a wall hanging, and it's got all these things about yarn addicts on it. It's really funny. I had a beautiful fairy jar, handcrafted fairy jar from Bernice, with you know, those battery powered candles. So it lights up and it looks really pretty in the dark. What else did I get? Having a look. Sue gave me some lovely decopatched baubles and a crocheted Christmas decoration as well. So they've gone into the collection for our Christmas tree. And the lovely Lisa Hattle. Now, a lot of our volunteers won't have met Lisa yet. Lisa is lovely. She's started for helping out in our first and second year, but due to other commitments, she's not been able to help us out so much. Well, hopefully she's coming back in 2017, so you get the chance to meet her. Now, Lisa Hattle obviously knows my family really, really, really well, or at least the children, and got us the Doctor Who DVD board game. So she's going to get a wonderful personalised thank you for that. So that's what I got for Christmas. What else did you get? You love your bauble too? Yes, love the baubles. I love a bit of handmade. All my handmade gifts went down really, really well. There's a photo album on my personal Facebook with all the things that I'd made for my family for Christmas. The little toddler's dress went down really, really well. It was very well received. Nellie can help with the library inventory when she's down at the studio. That would be absolutely wonderful, Nellie. Thank you. Yay for pen loops. I don't know who said that. May have been Sarita or anyone else. I don't know. Those of you who didn't get your gifts from me yet, they are in a bag at the studio. So have a look. It's a little Stonehenge bag. You'll find a package with your name on it. I won't say all of the things that I made for Christmas because I know some people haven't got theirs yet, namely the Yeti. The Yeti, you need to come to the studio this week, Kieran, because your corner is overflowing with stuff that people have left for you. So get back down to the studio this Thursday evening and help us out and come and see all your wonderful Christmas gifts from everyone. You'll love them. Not that the Yeti can see us now, he'll be watching this back later because he's currently working for Bose in Maidstone. So So yeah, you may have noticed my candles and crystals behind me. This is my little shrine area. Oh, hang on. Let me turn that around. We've just recently decluttered and moved things around in here to make it a little bit more airy and spacious. This is my new little shrine. You'll see one of the Christmas trees that we were making before Christmas, sitting with my hematite. The crystals and the incense and the candles are left over from a business that I ran for 8 years, back in 2000 to 2008, when I used to travel around Kent selling crystals and incense. And this is becoming my little dream corner to manifest anything that I want for this year. So there's the remnants, my cards that I use for inspiration. People keep giving me VW camper vans, because one of my dreams is to take Unravel and Unwind on tour in a camper van around the UK, and just meeting up with people in small remote areas in beautiful parts of the country. One, because I want to explore the country, and two, I want to get Unravel and Unwind out there. So my dream is to own a camper van and go travelling with Unravel and Unwind. You see that little gorgeous painting there? That was a present from Riven last year. Calla lilies are my favourite flowers, and she painted that for me. So it's my little dream corner, and I've got this there. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. So a personal reminder of what I want to be doing in life. What do you want to do? Tell me your stories. Tell me what are your dreams for 2017. I'll just sit myself back down again. Come on, you're not very talkative this morning. I'm doing all the talking and my throat's hurting. So what do you want to do? What do you want to get out of 2017? That's what I'm asking you. What do you want? I want to get rid of 8 puppies. Anybody want a puppy? We've got 8 German Shepherd puppies, 9 weeks old. They're being very, very quiet at the moment because Mark's recently fed them, so they've all settled down to sleep. So what do you want to get out of this year? There's a wand button up here. Ooh, did you know there's filters? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I've just gone green and purple. That's a weird colour. Don't like that one. That just makes me look really pasty. Black and white. There we go, black and white. Pop. Ooh, no filter. No. Oh, pop's much nicer. I didn't know there was these buttons. Sorry, I'm playing. I can change colours. What does that do? It's got different colours. What does that? Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Undo. Wow. Did you know there were these things? Anybody else knew there were filters on their phone? Enjoy it. Love you. Hee. Ooh. Let's do that again. Ooh. That's funny. Go back to acid. No. Right, let's come out of there. Oh no, I need to go back in there and make myself look normal again. There we go. And we're back. And you've got a little heart on the screen. So I'm going to clear that. Okay. That's what that button does. That's funny. Alright, Nellie's dream for 2017. To actually find a dream. Not being funny, just realised I'm missing a goal to try and reach. Oh, Nellie, yeah, I understand what you mean. That's why I like these shiny yearbooks. It makes you sit down and think about what you want and all the things that you need. Sai is doing the... Oh, yes, Sai is going to do the 1 year of Stitches 2017. The 1 year of Stitches, I spotted it on Facebook. And basically, it's embroidery. So you've got your embroidery hoop and your fabric. And every day throughout the year, you do a particular stitch type or whatever stitch. And you just do a little bit every day for a year. Until you fill up your canvas. Sounds quite interesting. Great for anyone who wants to practice embroidery. If it wasn't for the fact that I had so many different things to do, I would actually commit to that myself. But I don't reckon I'd keep up with it, to be honest. So he's also doing 101 mandalas. So does that mean you can do one mandala a day? Obviously, I've done a few mandalas. They're in a window at the studio at the moment. Shining Year, lots of fun at Unravel and Unwind. Yes, I agree with you. Lots of fun at Unravel and Unwind. Nelly, could you please gently kick my bottom to go back to the Shining Year group? Nelly, think of this as your verbal kick up the ass. You are coming on Sunday, this Sunday coming, for 2 o'clock. We will see you there. And I'll put the link for the workbooks for you as well at the end of the live show. So yes, Nelly, get your butt back down to Unravel on a Sunday. Tell Andy you need the break. 101 Mandalas is a series on YouTube. I'll go and check that out later and add it to my watch list. Not that I spend much time on YouTube. Very funny, Nelly. Did it really hurt? I like that. Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on YouTube. I find I've got so much to do that I'm just trying to cut out some of the social media stuff and just not spend so much time on my computer. Sorry, need that water. My throat's drying up. Something we're going to try this year, which Sai keeps prompting me to do. We now have an account on Twitch as Unravel and Unwind. Now, what the plan is there, live streaming it on Facebook has been improving my my confidence, and I apologise for the amount of it's just my brain trying to think about what I need to say next. We're going to set up, when we get a webcam, we will set up a space in the studio on the other table nearest the fridge. We're going to set up a webcam from the shelf above, looking down onto the table. I'll be taking my laptop in a lot more often. Excuse me. And we are going to, or whoever is interested in doing so, we're going to try and live stream on Twitch. I still need help from Sarita to set that up. But yeah, but the plan is we'll live stream on Twitch. There's not that many creative channels on Twitch. It all appears to be mostly digital artwork. So watching people create digital art. So we're going to use that space to do lots of other different types of creative stuff. So if you fancy having a go at live streaming on Twitch, let me know when we're all in the studio together, and we'll get some Twitch live streaming up and running. It's a way of generating a bit more funding towards Unravel and Unwind. So I'm looking at new revenue streams that can support the existing revenue streams, just to keep it above float. Oh, dog's barking. Why is the dog barking? Freya's coming down the stairs, I think. I don't think there's anybody at the window. No, it's Freya. She's getting up and ready to go out. She's working. So, Twitch live streaming is going to be coming this year, in addition to our Monday morning live streams.
Good morning, everybody.
That'll be our darling Freya. I think, are you missing everyone at Unravel?
I am.
Yeah.
Very much so. She
really does miss everyone at Unravel. She loves her job because it puts money in her bank account.
Well.
But I think she suddenly realised how much enjoyment she was getting at Unravel. Trouble is, she wasn't getting paid at Unravel. So
I might move closer to Unravel though if I can get the job that I applied for.
Ooh, what job have you applied for? Sai misses you.
I miss you too, Sai. I've applied to become a bike rider for Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I like that. Freya has applied to be a bike rider for Pizza Hut.
It pays better than Spoon.
It pays better, and it's nearer to the studio as well. Oh gosh, that means that, oh dear, that means that Kieran the Yeti will be ordering pizza every Thursday night just so that Freya can ride her motorbike from Pizza Hut 300 yards away from the studio. Yes, Sai misses you. Nelly, remind me what are the details for the tombola. Okay, the details on the tombola. That's still up in the air at the moment because Leslie is hopefully doing some extra research for me. Somebody tried telling me that that it was illegal. And now I'm sure we had already checked the details first. Leslie did some research for me before Christmas, and sent me some information. And what I read up on it meant that, or how I understood it, was that we would be able to run the tombola or prize draw, lottery, raffle, whatever name you want to go by. From what I understood, we could run it on Facebook and that it would be okay. But somebody commented stating that we wouldn't be allowed to, that we would need to have a licence. So I'm actually waiting for Leslie to get back to me on that. I haven't taken the listing down yet, because, like I said, from what we read, we believed it to be correct, but we're just double checking our facts. So assuming that it isn't illegal, basically there's a PayPal link attached to the post. For £3 an entry, your name will go into a draw to win the Rings of Change blanket.
Like that blanket.
I know you like that blanket. I like that blanket too. But to raise money for Unravel and Unwind, £3 an entry into the draw to raise money. It's the Rings of Change blanket that I don't know the exact dimensions. It's circular. It's pink and blue. It's made from chunky acrylic yarn, and it fits beautifully on the top of a king-size duvet. You know, edge to edge, basically. And that's how big it is. And you can have as many entries as you like into that. You can buy as many tickets as you like. We have sold a few tickets already. So the draw will either take place when we've sold 100 tickets, or February 17th in the evening when we get back from London, because that's the day we booked to go. No, did I say February 17th? I think that was the date I put on it. Whatever date I put on the post. And we will do the draw live on Facebook, so here, using a randomizer online to find the winning name. But it will only take place when we've sold 100 tickets, or until whatever date I put on the thing. We do have to sell a minimum of 50 tickets to do the draw. Okay, so if we don't, I'll get in touch with everyone personally about their ticket prices that they've purchased. So we shall see what's happening there. But I'll get back to you on the tombola. I'm not sure which name we should call it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, when we've got all the confirmed information from Leslie to make sure we're not breaking the law, we'll promote that a lot more, Nelly. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Last week I had a rotten throat infection, and the glands are still swollen, and I've still got earache. So I'm getting better. I'll be all right to come back to work on Thursday. So yeah, I got hit by the bug too. So that's the tombola. Anything else we need to cover? I don't know. What else do we need to cover? What's coming up? Girls' Night In starts this month. We're doing Girls' Night In on the last Friday of the month. Matt says you can email the Gambling Commission directly. Matt will send you the address. Tell Matt thank you very, very much. That would be wonderful. Because it was the Gambling Commission website that we were looking at, that we got some information on. But we obviously didn't dig deep enough. So we'll do that. So Girls' Night In starts this month. It's an evening session, 7 p.m. on the last Friday of the month, I think. With Sarita. And I think we're going to have a go at doing freeform crochet for our very first Girls' Night In. Is that right, Si? I think that's what we're doing. Details will be going up on the website soon, I hope. Jane is looking after our event listings for us, but it doesn't stop us from telling you here what we've got coming up. So look out for Girls' Night In. Even if you're a boy, you can still come. Just because it's called Girls' Night In doesn't mean it has to be Girls' Night In. That's just what we're calling it. So our first one, freeform crochet. and we'll be doing that at the end of the month. I can't remember the date. Oh, I can have a look in my diary. It's in my lap. Hang on, let me bring the calendar up. That will help. It will be Friday the 27th of January. And I believe it's going to be £10, I think. But we'll be supplying all of the yarn for that. So that's on the 27th. What else have we got? What is freeform crochet? It is crochet done randomly. Tell you what, I could go and get a piece of freeform crochet that I've got and show you. So bear with me, hang on. Please ignore any mess that you see in my background. We are in the process of changing our home around a little bit. Hang on. Freya's pulling funny faces behind me. I need to move that. And I need to open one of my many yarn drawers. Get books out the way. I know which drawer it's in. It's just whether or not I can reach it. Hang on. Now, I had to go at freeform crochet. This is not looking very good, is it? This is... got it. And Mark can pick that roll of stuff up in a minute. Right, I'm going to go back to my nice comfy seat. Yes, no pattern. Use what you know. Crochet is flexible. Yes, crochet is very, very, very flexible. Very flexible indeed. Right, okay. So, Nelly, I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to have to lay it on my lap and turn the camera around though, because it's quite large. Hold on. Right, and it's been shoved in a drawer. Right, so, oh, I don't like the colour of that. Let's go back to no filter. That's better. No filter. So this, Nelly, and for anyone else who was wondering, is freeform crochet. So, you're basically using the stitches that you already know. You work in a random pattern. So you're not working with a pattern. You just work different stitches. So this one starts off with 2 colours in a magic ring, or an adjustable ring if you're English. And I think they were trebles. Yes, trebles and half trebles. And you do them randomly to create a spiral in different ways. Right, and then you can join on another colour, so that's one end of it, that's where I fastened off. You join a new colour and doing trebles, half trebles to create height and depth and change the shape. Then you've got puff stitches on one row, and then you could go round the puff stitches with another colour. I had to go at bullion. I'm not very good at bullion, so I didn't tend to use it much. We've got some surface work here with some slip stitches. More puff stitches, or popcorn. No, they're popcorn stitches. These are popcorns. So very, very interesting. Then we've got double trebles and triple trebles, and some more popcorns. And then we create some shells, a bit more surface work there, so that it becomes 3D. But I can put the finger in it. No, I don't think I've got any bullions on this piece. Then this piece goes over, so you're working into another row below. So when I was working this row, I would then work into the row below to create these over the top of the work. Let me show you another one that I've got here. Here we go. And this is another one, another 2 colour spiral. But with this one, I was using the back loop only as I worked around. Let me try and get that in focus. There we go. When you work back loop only, you get this like little ridge on the front of the work. So it gives you a different effect. No, I definitely have no bullion stitches. That's because I'm not very good at them. Here's another example of working over and into the row below. That's better. Get better. There you go. like that. So yes, that's true, Sarita. Nelly could use the freeform crochet to make a bag. She certainly could. See, what I could do with these now, I could attach, if I turn that around a bit, can you see that? I could, if I wanted to, sew that onto a piece of clothing, to convert a piece of clothing. You could do all sorts with it. And this bigger piece, originally I was going to make a blanket out of it, and then you know when you end up with other projects, they get in the way, so you never finish what you're doing. So I was going to make a blanket out of it, but yeah, you just randomly make your stitches into small pieces. So you do one bit and then you join it to the next bit as you go. So I've used crochet to join all these pieces together instead of stitching them together. So I could then, if I wanted to, I could get a new piece of yarn and I could work between these pieces to join them together. Yeah, using different stitches that I know I would slip stitch into adjoining pieces to fill in the gaps, as it were. I could, if I wanted to, get this piece and I could then join it and fill in the gaps and join it to that piece to make it even bigger. So that's freeform crochet. So that's what we're going to do at Girls Night In on the 27th of January. So Nelly says, what's Nelly say? Oh, let's turn that round again. You don't want to look at the dog toys. Need to list all the projects I started and left on the side to see if I can manage to finish them off. I've actually done that myself. I've got a notebook that has all my crochet projects listed in it, and as I finish one I cross off. So I've got this long list. Well, it's a shorter list now because I have been finishing bits and pieces off. But yeah, Nelly, that is true. Having your projects in a list rather than in your head, if you haven't written down, then you can cross them off and you can keep track of them. Right, what else have we got this week? Or this month even? Let's have a look. The art classes start up again this month. On Thursday the 5th is when the Thursday evening class starts. That's at 5 o'clock until 6:30 with Riven. Hey Riven, we're missing you, sending you hugs.
Is she watching?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe not, because she's not back at uni yet either, so she might be in bed.
She might not be up yet.
Ragamuffin kept her up late.
Again?
Yes, again. So art class starts back on the Thursday the 5th at 5 p.m. Now the Thursday group is more of a social group, as well as hints and tips and classes. We have been trying to encourage youngsters who are doing their GCSEs in art to come along and have some fun practice instead of the regimented structure that you have in school. So if you fancy just chilling out with other arts students, come along on Thursday at 5 o'clock. It's £10 a week, okay, and yeah, you just have a lot of fun. It's full of laughter on a Thursday night. And Riven has also got 2 sets of art classes on a Saturday. This is every Saturday. Now, the midday class is for anyone who's already done Riven's beginner classes but fancy coming back in and getting back into the swing of things. So at midday until 1:30, you have your you've got your refresher group. So people that have already done the beginner class but they want to get back into it and get practicing again. That's at midday. And then the beginner art class. So for people who want to do art but aren't sure where to start, come to Unravel and Unwind on a Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock until 3:30, and you will learn everything you need to know in a really fun, relaxed and informal way. So it is good fun. Don't have any expectations because it will change how you think about drawing. It was Riven's art classes that got me drawing again. I did A-level art 20 plus years ago and I loved it, and I failed and I don't know how I failed. And then I didn't pick up the pen and pencil again till I picked up paint around about 2005 and started doing like chakra style paintings in 2005. And then I put them away again because I lost my confidence again. And then I took part in Riven's art class. I did her 6-week beginner class, and it got me drawing again. So all my designs that I've been doing that I share on Facebook, that I don't think they're perfect, but I enjoy doing them, and it brought my confidence back. So yeah, so that's at 2:00 on Saturdays. Okay, so that's our art classes. Having a look. Shining Year group meets for the first time this year on the 8th. So we may have some new people coming. I've discovered a few new ladies in Kent who are also doing Shining Year. So that's on Sunday at 2:00. We have paper crafting starts again on Monday the 9th at 11:00 with Sarita. So, and like I said earlier, we're doing thank you cards this month. Then we have Learn As We Go felting on the 15th. So drop that in your diary. Learn As We Go felting on the 15th of January at 1:00. We don't have a plan yet, so we'll see what happens. And then our 16th of January sees the release of the Secret Garden cowl from Rainbow Valley Crochet. If you've not seen this yet, pop over onto Rainbow Valley Crochet's Facebook page. She has an event listing up, which has got the frequently asked questions, details on the yarn you need, details on when the pattern is being released. Go and have a look. Sign yourself up for it if you think you'll have time to do it. We are doing the Secret Garden cowl. So I've actually been one of the testers, and the pattern is incredible. You're going to love it. Size counting the days. You're not the only one. 14 days to go. I shocked Helen yesterday when I told her how many days. She might be ready. The good news is the first piece of the pattern has been sent to her German translator. So the pattern will be available in UK terms, American terms, and German at this stage. So that'll be ready for the release date, which is the 16th of January. We're going to follow it on our blog. Our crochet classes, our crochet groups will be available for help. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Talking on Facebook Live is actually really exhausting and uses up a lot of energy. So us experienced crocheters, 2 of us have already been testing the pattern, myself and Leslie. Si's signed up to do it. Dee has also signed up to do it. Both of those are also proficient in crochet, very proficient. So we will be working together on the Secret Garden cowl from the 16th of January. The pattern blocks will be released once a fortnight. The pattern is less than a £5, I think. So head on over to Rainbow Valley Crochet, have a look. She's doing the yarn packs in double knit and in Aran, which you can order directly from Helen. And then, of course, you've got the pattern on top of that. So go over to Rainbow Valley Crochet for more details on the Secret Garden cowl. I am hopefully doing a beginner crochet class for absolute beginners on the 22nd of January. So look out for details on that. So I'll teach you the basics on getting started with crochet. Oh, I'm really tired. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to say goodbye in a minute. And that is January. So if you've got anything that you want to share with us, please post it on our Facebook page. I only posted it the once. I have to go into the Facebook page and approve any posts. That was to avoid any really, really nasty spam posts that we received a while back. So pop a post over there. Share photographs of what you made this Christmas, especially if you've already gifted them, which means that you can now share them. I want to see what you've all been making. And share your thoughts on why you craft. Why do you craft? What do you get out of it? So please share that with us. I'd like to know why you craft. And I will catch you on another Facebook Live at some point. We're definitely going to be live next Monday morning at 10:30 from the studio. Okay, so we'll be in the studio. And who knows, we might do more Facebook Lives over the week. I'm thinking about it. If any of the other volunteers fancy doing a Facebook Live, just do it. As long as you keep the language clean and relevant and family orientated. Maybe one of the other volunteers would like to do a Facebook Live. I'm quite happy with that. So we'll see you later. Have a good week. Enjoy the start of your new year. And we look forward to seeing your crafting projects. Bye.